Hope I got this right.
I'm sure it will be grand. Just as long as it's none of that herbal rubbish.
Oh, heaven forfend. Not in this house. Bob?
No, thank you.
I didn't know if Kathy would be joining us.
We thought it inappropriate, given her age.
Bob doesn't want her involved. I'm not lying for you.
Don't start.
Look, I know the situation is complicated, but we are here to discuss Heath's entire life and not just the tragic events of his passing. Forgive me, but she is still his sister.
Yeah, she's blowing out of all proportion.
So she can do a reading then? Because that's what Kathy told me she wanted to do.
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, so I tend to ask you if you can tell me about Heath. The first thing that comes into your mind, and we'll go from there. There's no pressure. It's just a chat.
He loved his music, obviously.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
What?
No, you're right. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm just saying stuff because I'm emotional.
Yeah, we all are, Bob. But we can't use that as an excuse.
It's not an excuse. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Hey, you're back early. So, how did it go?
I didn't stay. Brenda had to go. And...
What? She was probably upset.
I know. Well, it wasn't really that. I mean, well, I don't know, maybe just a bit. I was sat there and it was just all going through my head, and I knew what Charles was going to ask. What did he want to be when he grew up? How do you sum up the life of a 16-year-old boy? He hadn't lived. Didn't get the chance. I wanted him to be proud of me today.
Is this about what Kathy said?
No.
Bob, this isn't fair. You can't leave all this to Brenda.
I know I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Come here.
Now, where was I?
You were talking about Heath being environmentally conscious, which is quite common for the youngs these days.
Yeah, he'd always go on about what he was learning about recycling and climate change, and even us maybe getting solar panels. And then he'd go and leave his flipping...
PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, PlayStation. He'd leave his PlayStation on for hours. Oh, what would I give to see him playing on that now?
I'm sorry. Is it okay if I come in?
Bob not with you?
I'm afraid not.
Well, I take it he won't be at the meeting with the funeral directors either.
I'm so sorry, Brenda, but he just can't face it.
OK. Well, I think we'll go with the wicker for a casket. Oh, I'm sorry, Charles. I know this isn't exactly your area, but as we're talking about the environment, I thought we'd just make that decision now. Is that...
We don't necessarily have to talk about this today.
Yes, we do. Because that beautiful boy deserves the best. It's not fair.
Let me talk to Bob.
No, it's not him. It's this, it's all of this. It's just not fair. It's just not